Guys, how's it going? So we are here today to play a nice looking little custom zombies map, and the name of this map in particular is The Walking Dead TELLTALE Motel. As far as remembering this exact area from the show, whenever I first seen it, was really drawing a blank. But then again, some of the areas within The Walking Dead can really kind of blend together as far as your perception of things go with it. Now, I will take real quick and drag over our little Steam page here so that you can see what we're working with. And just for pure clarification, I will be taking a gander at the map guide for the Bible, and in that way we're not running around like complete idiots half the time. And I also got to crack open a little energy drink here and give a little shout out there, because these zombies are actually taking a hot sec to load in. But trying a new little energy drink today. Vitamin Energy is the name of it, and I'll throw up a quick couple little things on the screen because I know it is dark in here. I like to be in my little vampire cave whenever killing the undead. But yeah, it's not a paid product place or nothing, but they just offered to send me some out, give them a try, and see what they was like for gaming, because it's a vitamin energy drink that is supposed to have about a 7-hour fuel up time for you, without the crash and all that good old stuff. So I like the custom zombie models I got on these. They have almost like a matte finish to them. But we'll take and crack this open. Yeah, I'll say that right there tastes really good. I've tried some of these little energy shots, and this is one of those things that's I can literally, if that was trash, I could tell you. It's not like I said, there's no obligation on that front. But it would be great to eventually, have a full-time sponsor of some sort for the gaming channel, so that I could spend more time on gaming content and making more videos there, even though I am doing the ProCaliber HQ channel pretty much full time and have a lot in the works, just a lot of irons in the fire as far as that goes. Okay, I don't think this has to do with anything. It says a toolbox, obtain the fire axe from the wall or from the box. So we have a fire axe somewhere, and this is to engage rampage. Even though these fellas aren't coming at us too hot and heavy, I don't really think we need to do the rampage thing, because I know some doors are viable, just about getting there. Hold the open door. I'm assuming, is this to the power? Got a high voltage sign, maintenance area. That does seem like a place that power would be. Okay, let's not do anything, do anything too silly and trap ourselves over here in the corner. It looks like we got us some police officers. Oh, we've also got custom zombie characters that we can play with. What is this? What did that say? It said to change the time of day, so we can change it to night as well. Really surprised that most of these doors are not. Okay, 1500. We have enough for that one, and we got a car door, so that means that our shield area over there is where we can make ourselves a nice door to push through some of the old flesh sacks here. And we might end up kind of reverting to buying the box, unless that fire axe is upstairs. There we go. And the free 400 points. Yeah, love to see it. Wait, what is this? Fire axe. How much? Fire axe? Okay, and it is free. So I think it said bust through boards. I just had seen this, so I think that's pretty much a dead giveaway there. Come on now. And I know what's holding me back. Got one up top. One up. Come on. Do I even know how to play the game anymore? Each time I hop on to take and play some custom zombies or some BO3, bro, it feels like I haven't played in like over a month, and sometimes that has been the case. But I feel like, especially with Black Ops 6, it's not really, you have to be in the mood, otherwise it just feels like you're playing it to play it and just wasting time. At least that's how your boy here feels about it. But that little stream thing that we done a few weeks ago, that was I think it was a few weeks ago. That was fun. I like to do that some more as well, because I was just really blown away at how smooth the stream actually went on Twitch. And if I can kind of get some consistent twitching in, with like that type of connection, then I feel like that would be a good time. Okay, got a max ammo with this. Additional parts required. The battery, open the door to the electrical room. Okay, so that's the one that's back here. We do have enough points for this. Okay, and it said something about 4 switches, and you have to flip them in a certain order, so we're going to have a crawler of some sort, just a way to kind of slow these guys down. There we go. But also, we can't let these guys get under our kneecaps and block us in. It said the battery though is in here. I don't know if we have to. Okay, we're gonna have to lead these home dogs away for a bit. And I don't think our axe really does much to anything else. But it says use the axe, cut down the wooden boards barricaded in the entry to one of the rooms. Pick up the toolbox inside. Battery inside. Located in the back corner. They need to be hit in a certain order. This order randomizes every game, so will require some trial and error. We'll put it in a downward position. I would then know that the order of the switch is correct. Wait, if the switch stays down, do you know you're starting to get the correct order? If the switch flicks back up, then all switches will reset back to the upright note. Find the correct order and hit all switches until all are facing down. This will cause an electrical panel inside the room to open, which contains a battery. By God, that is a mouthful of stuff to read. But it sounds simple enough. I think we already got that first switch figured out. Okay, we got that one. We got that one. Nice. Okay, well, that was not too difficult at all. Just us making all the smart moves right off the rip. Okay, wait. It says both parts. Take them to the RV door. RV door. Okay, what am I missing here? Let's take. Got to take and scroll down. Okay, find the correct order. Hit all 3 with both parts collected. Take them to the RV door and repair the RV. This will take a few seconds to make sure you have no zombie close by. Okay, we picked up the toolbox, and I think we picked up the battery correctly, but I was not getting the prompt. Okay, because that is an RV door. Okay, let's double check and make sure we got that battery. I don't see how I didn't get it. Okay, we got that. That's good to go. Oh, wait, did we not pop in and grab that? Okay, yeah, we didn't get the toolbox. My bad. Sweet. Okay, so we got the tools. We got all that stuff, or we picked up ammo or something. Okay. And then probably need to get these guys a good 20-ish, 30-ish yards away. Okay, this guy's got fast feet on him now. I'm trying to think. These guys look like the character models of the zombies look like another game that I feel like I've seen and or played before. But I cannot put my hand on it. If you guys think you know what I'm talking about, then let me know in the comment section. So to escape 50,000 points, and right now I think we're good to go on that front. Can't buy that. That vending machine is out of order. Okay, don't want to get stuck right there, which I about did. And then said something else could take the RV to Pack-a-Punch. Build a Pack-a-Punch. You can locate the 3 parts as follows. Motel bedroom with the Bible door on the ground floor. Okay, so out of all of these doors, I could have swore we've touched every single one of them, but I guess not. And it did say something about a window that we can hop in, and that's this one. Okay, so that is a part. This is the door that we can hop in. I don't know if them zombies can get like caught up at that window or not. But Bible door, is this the only? Okay, now here we go. So we got that part, and then there's one in the upper floor. But I can already tell you, by God, look at the progress we've made. I know this map is about 5 foot by 5.5 foot, but acquiring the points and getting some of this stuff unlocked already by round 3. The thing we got to watch here, though, is are we going to be okay, no, we can't hop over the railing right there, so that's very good to know. Always got to have your escape route planned out a bit. And we do need to get a gun in our hand besides the old pistole, because, I mean, this one's working for us pretty good. But I don't really have any desire to pack-a-punch it. And also, I would just like to see some of the other weapons that they decided to incorporate. And two, I was starting to play, I don't know if I mentioned this, I don't think I did, but I found a custom zombies map that is pretty, like, it's intense is a strong word in comparison to some of the ones that we have played and conquered in the past, but one that definitely takes a little bit of time and has some respectable challenges, and it is a new Margwai Cursed map. I think the whole name of it's like Margwai Cursed. And it's just a map full of Margwas with, like, different things that can pop into play. Like, your thing can switch to third person. You can get, like, a very, just, like, funky vision on the thing. It's an actually somewhat challenging map that I got I would say, an estimated halfway through. And the game crashed, and then the second go-around, I got, like, not two-thirds, like, 2/10 of the way through, so, like, not nearly as far as the first time, and then I just made a stupid mistake, and by that point in time, I'd already invested a lot of time in it, and I had other things that I needed to attend to, so, definitely want to revisit that map. I could see it being one that would be fun to stream in the event everything went good with it, and I'm getting a phone call, so 1 second. Oh, and phone call answered. Let's take a couple more sips out of this. Like, you might, oh, Dick, hello. You might supposed to just completely down this all in one go. I'm kind of interested to see how, you know, how it feels to just kind of slowly sip on it over the course of like 10 minutes or so and see how it kicks in, because the whole vitamin energy thing does make a lot of sense. In, you know, comparison. Now, I still love my coffee and stuff, but I feel like this is a great thing to go alongside. Okay, yeah, there's dogs, and this is a small map, so let's... Okay, not what I would consider a great dog gun. Okay, this thing has a god-awful fire restriction on. We'll see how the axe does. I just don't want to get in a melee match with the dogs, but actually I think the axe is the way to go. Cool deal. And I don't quite know what the symbol there is all about, but pretty nifty looking. I mean, look at the fire rate on this thing. That is me spamming the trigger. That is as fast as it will let you shoot. So, if you make any changes to the map, give the old 50 cal here a little fire rate increase. I'm sure it's a one shot, like, because of that fire rate thing. They made it a one shot to God knows what round, but. I mean, 50,000 points at the rate that we have been accumulating. That is 50,000, yeah, okay. 50,000 points at the rate we've been going. That dumpster right there almost looks like something that you could buy. Like, I don't think, I just watched a really short portion of the intro. Oh, my. Well, I'll be back with y'all when I get back to round 6. That was completely my fault. That was very stupid. Got sidetracked. Definitely need to finish the last of this energy drink. Okay, so this is where we're going to pick things back up on round 4, because we now have enough to buy Juggernog, so we shouldn't have any little stupid mistake like that. Whenever I got hit there, I kind of started to take my hand off the controller, and I just kind of scooted on over to the left side and let that fella bite me. So what I've done now to catch back up, got the part out of that room, got the toolkit out of there, still got to do the battery task again. And then that pretty much puts us back where we was, if I'm not mistaken, because we haven't bought the box or anything like that yet. Max ammo, we can get some pistole points now, just to rack them up, you know, rack them up. But they've done us, they didn't do us dirty with the free axe. Could have easily took and, you know, charged anywhere from $500 to $1,500 for that, since you know, it's such a crucial part to get in that room there, and just because it's actually a pretty decent weapon overall with the just killing the zombies right now. So, you know, thanks for that, but we got to get to 2,500 to get back into our battery room, and I should probably make sure I save a couple grenades in order to, I think I was wasted some bullets there, but because we are going to need some crawler action. We're getting not close at all. Let's take him. Just whack a few of these. Don't want to get too ballsy with it, since we do not just because we have Juggernog. That's always seems to be the easiest plight we deal with. Whack that out of the way. Would really love to get to. All right. Okay. Well, might as well take advantage of the 400. It's probably going to be dogs, but not 400, but the double points, even if it's going to be dogs. Okay, sweet. So we got double points and a regular round.
Double points.
Just need to get some guys on the map. Come on now. They know you got the double points, so they want to take and just drag out the time as much as possible. It's like we're only going to get like a couple kills. Bro, hit them. There we go. It's probably because a lot of times it can be better. I mean, you know, you want to get them pistol points, but oh, dick cheese. Hello, I'm going down. Oh my, dude, what is wrong with me right now? This is so bad. I'm just off of my game at the moment. I mean, that's what I get for not. That's what I get for neglecting the sticks for so long. So we got to play this a little bit safer right now. We are not. This is not a hard map, I can assure you that, especially if you, you know, if y'all had seen the Margle map that I was, you know, bobbing and flowing with just fine. But now we got to, we pretty much just peed away our 3,000 points for our quick revive and our Juggernog that we had in our system. So we'll have enough to get that back, but that's going to slow us down getting our doorway. So one thing to note, I mean, they're really not moving that fast, but there are some choke points. Like, I'm not quite sure what I got hung up on around that car. I feel like that's almost like a little, there might be a little bit of an invisible area there that I glitched out on. So, again, custom zombies, that's something you're just going to run into. So you can't really, you can't kick yourself over it completely, but you do hate to see it happen. Get this, because we will be having dogs soon. Get that back in our system, and we still do have enough to open this door. If I could just get these guys to hold back for a second, we'll try to blow some legs off and see if we can make our way back. It says that you know, thing is randomized each and every time, but I'm gonna go for what I think the last option was. Okay, well. Dang it. Okay, not quite sure which one I got wrong there. So the reset might be delayed as well, because like there's a change. I didn't hear them, but it seemed like maybe the switches back there behind me took and redone something with themselves. So we'll try that again. We do have our axe, so we can melee our way out of there. Okay, so it's got to be that one and the one behind it, and then the other two we just have to play by ear. So we kind of got a little bit lucky with the draw on that first go round, and then this one's just going to take an extra stab at it or two. So no biggie there. What was it? This one? Then this one. No, this one, this one. This one, this one, this one, this one. And we got the box. Okay, sweet, and we got dogs, so that's not really of any importance, but We got the thing, so at the end of the dog round, that should have us just enough time to make our fix the RV or whatever. That way we can, you know, it's not that that part is super important. Like focusing on getting your pack-a-punch and stuff situated is more important for the layout of this. Sweet, okay. But we got that. We'll repair the RV. And then just so we can kind of get out of a sticky situation, I'd like to have a gun that was decent. Okay, I think the Galil definitely suits that because we'll see how long the axe keeps being a nice little one whack to the noggin, because that is a pretty solid, you know, point accumulator until we can start getting a lot of bullets through targets. Yeah, still a nice nifty one hit. And like the Galil is one of the best. I mean, I know this is the Farah, but you guys know. If you know, you know. The Galil is actually typically has a large magazine capacity, and you can kind of burn through them if they get right up on you. And right now they are wanting to get right up on me. Yeah, because like, see, like that barrel placement, things like that, that is pretty, you know, pretty well in the way. I definitely would love to have some stamina up, and I know that might seem a little funky for a map of this small of a size, but can make a pretty sizable difference. I feel like I don't know if we just didn't have that much ammo for our Farah here. Boom. But we are popping it and locking it with these fellas, so there we go. Hold on. Wait, what was that? That insta-kill. You know what? We might as well grab a hold of it. We got that. Did we open up that other door down here? I don't think we did. Okay, got the part there. And then I'm sure that door up there is probably like between 1,500 and 2,500 with a nuke, so we need to hold off. Because yeah, wasn't paying a lot of attention to the everything that was rotating through the box there, so I don't think we've got any like real special weapons. You know, it's for sure not anything super specific to the map here, or like, you know, Walking Dead related. Okay, that guy's going to be hopping down the list, so we've got to watch that because they kind of blend in and contrast against the they don't contrast against that one wall or shaded area right there where the dumpster is. Double points, let's go. And insta-kill, I'll take it. Yeah, I don't think we can really get collapse with this axe. I know sometimes the melee weapons they put on here you can. But for now, let's just head up top here. Hopefully they can't just jump up straight onto the banister. Okay, that door's closed. There, right there's where we can hop off. Nice. Okay, now if anything else, let's take a gander at our perks again, because I think we got pretty much a full selection here. I'm going to buy you a double tap first, because we'll be able to take and stick our gun inside the old magical pack-a-punch machine very shortly. I gotta say too, now that you know, it's been 15 to 20, probably about 20 minutes now. Yeah, probably about 20 minutes since taking the vitamin energy shot. You know, feel a little perky, you know, like nothing like jittery. You're talking to somebody that normally starts a day with about half a pot of coffee. So a good sign that, one, I'm feeling the effects of it, and two, it's not, you know, even though it's an energy shot, it's not like just coming on super hard and fast. So looking forward to seeing, you know, if it's anything that you kind of get really used to over time. Okay, wait, we might be having to two-hit these people now. Maybe not. Kind of hard to tell if I've Okay, I know this person's, yeah, hadn't whacked him up, so nice good shot to the chest, and it's still a one hit. Oh, but I do not like that at all. It's like the follow-up isn't that good, and the reach isn't as good as some of the axes that that I've used in the matches. Like whatever the distance is, like they have predeterminedly set aside for such things. Okay, see that right there is not bad performance. Nice. And with the gun, having double tap and having a gun perform that well, you know, you really don't have to look into packing too much. But the biggest reason is what you're seeing down in the right-hand corner, which is all of that nice ammunition we got now. 90 round mag, 450 in the back pocket. And we got a laser on here, which is always nice. So I think at this point we will just start accumulating points. And then, you know, see about buying our way out of here. And if anything, you know, going back, that down that I got, I'm going to blame it on the phone call. Just threw me off my game there for a split second. Okay, and I don't think we had anything back here. We did have a car door, so that means there is another part to build the shield, and I don't think I've come across it yet. Probably run by it about 57.5 times. But, oh, speak of the devil, I just hadn't really had my eyes peeled for it. So we do have that we can throw on our back, and on a map of this size, excuse me, that it's actually not a bad idea to have that just in case we get hung up on any poles or something like that, which there is plenty of those little corners to get snagged on here. And you don't really, they don't become super apparent until the zombies start to move and progress at a faster pace. Especially like right here too, where they can hop over this wall in front and behind you. And this barrel, like I'm just trying to, I'm saying some of these things out loud because I just want to make a more in-depth mental note about said items and objects that are in my way. But like looking at our point accumulation and the rate that it's going at round 11, you know, by the time we get done with this round, we should be close to about 10,000 points. And I mean, that is pretty dang good. And the axe is still a one hit. Pleasantly surprised. Because I will be looking to also get speed cola, but I mean right now our reload times are just not slow enough to really screw with it. Nice. Okay, I know I crafted it, but I don't think for whatever reason my guy picked it up. Or my woman, I should say, because this time we've been playing as a woman. You know, women's rights and all that good old stuff. Let's take and whack these guys. Do-do-do. Yeah, I'm not, like, the second I take and try to pop over here into that little corner and get that shield, I'm going to get trapped in there, so we're just going to hold back on that. Nice. Okay, I feel like a free 800 is about pretty solid for that round. Like, I don't think we would have made much more by killing those last few that's going to be hopping over the wall. And we passed our 10K mark. For the progression that we've got on this one so far, I would really like to try to... I mean, I think beating it by round, unless we have just a little, you know, a big mishap go down, beating her by round 30 should be very doable, but probably more around the 25 mark. But I will say that instead of those two nukes, well, I mean, 2 nukes is fine, but I definitely hope we get some... whatchamacallit? Max ammo, there we go, that's the word. one of the like 5 perks that's been in the game and been in my vocabulary for half my life. Just forgot what it was called for a second. There we go. Get them. Okay, I think I tagged him up already, so still out. The jury, the verdict, whatever you want to call it, is out on whether or not. Nope, okay, so still a nice little one whack. There we go, max ammo 2. Just making our day. Boom, sweet tea, baby. Point progression on that round did feel a little bit subpar. Really tempting to buy another gun that's not Pack-a-Punch just for pure point accumulation. Oh, and this is dogs. Why am I getting so many phone? Like, this is not a time of day that I typically get phone calls, but this one is not one that we're answering because I don't know that area code. But it's all good because I've actually got 2 since I went on that multi-day camping trip. I'm still working on getting that video edited because there's just a lot of footage from that one, and also 2. The second you're gone for an extended, well, it wasn't even that long, but like gone for a week, because it was kind of like a vacation slash, it was semi-vacation, semi-work related, so I was not, screwing with my email and stuff, so got a lot of emails, a lot of communication I got to catch up on, and like whenever you have to do all that at once, it's just, it's a pain, honestly. Just kind of, it makes you feel like working slower at it than you normally would, or you just feel like you're working much slower than if you're kind of answering them as they're coming in and working on the correspondent and then the logistics of other things. So there's some behind the scenes info for you. So let's see, we got our shield too. I like that the shield has an actual health bar. If you can see it, it's like right underneath the bottom of it. It's like a white health bar for your shield. I prefer that much more in comparison to whenever they just have it as like a colored deal, as it starts to get like yellow then red and stuff, because like once it starts to get red, you just really don't know how many more wickety whacks you got before she's gone on you. So okay, yep. Oh my dick, I the second I started doing that, I was like, this is a mistake. Yeah, really wanted to like maybe jump in and tackle the Margwa thing, but if I'm playing like this, the Margwa map is not going to go down very well. 1999. I will say, I like iron. I love using iron sights on guns, but I kind of would like to have a red dot on this thing for some reason. Just feels like a red dot would be a little bit better suited. Okay, here we go. Seems like this time, well, I'm going to jinx it right off the rip. I was going to say this time it seems like it might be popping in for me a little bit sooner. Oh, dick. God dang. Did not mean to get that. I just seen the green glow and it called me forward. But you know what? 800 points is better than accidentally getting it and then just getting 400 points. So can't complain too much. It's almost tempting to do the rampage thing just to get them on the map quicker, but we would definitely have to get stamina up, and then I feel like the risk of doing that due to just the potential. Oh, tick. Tick? Yep, okay. New swear word. Tick. Okay, yep. We got to stop just like whacking them right as they come in, because that's just kind of... Some of these corners and stuff, they are just shooting out of a lot quicker and then just getting right up on my back meat. So just some nice long progressive shots like that. God, yeah, I don't know why now. It seemed, I just felt like we was making so much so much faster leeway in our points, and then the like past few rounds, like I feel like we're only copping like 3K points or something. But anyways, we're halfway there. That axe seems a lot heavier than my gun. Just the old figure eights, watching the fence line. Try not to slide into one of their old newt sacks so that we don't get just straight up cut off head on. It seems like that with these guys, the way that the character models are moving and running, it seems like it's a bit easier to get cut off right there in your back meat. Okay, here we go. Got him. So we get another little push of them, another wave. And it seemed like we probably are going to have to buy... Ooh, okay. Not yet, but we are going to need another gun. But it's kind of hard to let go of the axe with it still being a one hit. I feel like that's almost something that was unintentional because, I mean, it's already round 17 and it was a free gun. Nice, okay. Almost 32K points, 18. I might still be on track for 25. The dog rounds is the biggest thing though, because you know we don't really get the same amount of points that we would be getting with the zombies, and it just kind of takes up a spot. Nice. Give a nice another little axe spin. What happens if we do it with this one? Inspect it. Good. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And I mean, it seems like, you know, the Walking Dead maps tend to be fairly popular. You playing off 2 zombie franchises there. We got our COD zombies, and then we've got that. One thing, whenever I was watching the little, like I said, didn't watch the whole thing just because it was a bit longer than I just wanted to jump into the match. But, you know, whoever made this one, it said it whenever I showed you the thing. And I think this one was commissioned. There's another map that was made, one that's not available yet, but I do want to check out some of those because this is a very well-made map. It's obviously a bit smaller, but that doesn't take away from, you know, the quality of the zombie workmanship that we have. God, look at that. Let me just roll a grenade under my feet. I feel like there's no shortage of insta-kills and such for this map too. I was about to say I probably made some crawlers on that one. And what is it? Is that another? Max ammo. Oh, okay. And another free 400. Let's go, baby. Was really, you know, really questioning how things are going to play out there, but I think we're going to be good. And again, too, guys, if you see any custom zombie maps, I feel like some's been rolling out at a bit of a faster pace here recently. Yep, here recently, and you know, being really busy and stuff. Some of them are for sure on fire in my radar. Anytime like some of them really pop off, you know, they get kind of prioritized towards the top of the list. But then if it's just a map that seems like a cool premise or just cool aesthetics, then I'm still very much down to play it. I just, you know, sometimes they can fly under the radar, like everybody's radar, if a bunch of maps get uploaded at once and then, you know, one gets overshadowed by another. Okay, that is a nuke. feel like this nuke actually, with the double points, it's worth it because there's not that many on the map. Yeah, that was definitely worth it. $50K to make my day and escape all the way. Nice. Okay, another insta kill as well. You know, because another thing I noticed, apart from the axe that was on the wall, there is no wall buys. Like, not that it would be very necessary for that to be a thing, but really just something that I hadn't quite picked up on. Nice. I feel like getting too many of these max ammos this close together is a little worrisome. Can we get a new door? No, we cannot. Because I just noticed, thanks to that little health bar feature, that our door is not looking too good. So we need to do something about repairing that. Not repairing, but getting a new one. Like, there's a good chance that it'll either get broke in the midst of this round, or if we can remember, we will have them break it for us at the end of this round. But yeah, they're already getting some good wickety whacks. Oh, almost. Did I buy the box? No, okay, good. God, okay, yeah. Just not having to worry about ammo at all. Could have even waited a little bit longer on snagging that double points, but should be coming right under our goal here. Just, oh, and look at that. We came well over our goal already. Oh, but there it is. Okay, I mean, I'm feeling good about that, man. I thought that 25 was for sure going to be where we needed to go with it, but we'll pop this nuke and then head right on over here and escape in the old RV. So we did have that one very unfortunate, very stupid down. So, you know, what can you do? But yeah, that was a fun little map. Definitely want to hit up the Margwa map, so I hope that's something you guys want to see, because that video, whenever I do have a chance to record it, is going to take a little bit longer just because of how you have to complete it. And yeah, that's just how that cookie's going to crumble. Thank you again to Vitamin Energy for sending me a couple of these little energy shots. I'll probably be giving them a shout out in a couple of other upcoming videos. So again, like I said, not a paid product placement. They just wanted to send them out for me to try. So there we go. And then also finally another big shout out to the creator of the map, which is created by It's Broads and FPS Psycho YouTube. There we go. This is the Walking Dead motel. So we're going to unsubscribe from that, free up some space, and that's going to do it for this one, guys. So make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're not already, share the channel and videos with friends, family, anybody enjoys good old gaming content. Almost done my ProCaliber HQ outro there. And yeah, hit me in the comment section with any maps that you'd like to see in the future. And until the next one, guys, adios.